guys, welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be a get it all done video. Today I've got 4 things left to film for this get it all done. I'm planning to get them all done today. I've got to wash my sheets, clean my room, organize my meds, and meal prep a little bit. And I think we're going to start with cleaning this room and washing my sheets. And it kind of works out that I kicked all my sheets off my bed last night because I'm not making the bed. I'm just going to rip everything off and put it in the piles, and I'm going to clean the rest of this room because my new cat has made a gigantic mess in here on top of the mess that I already produced in my own. So let's just get started. So the first thing that I did for this video was reorganize my workout pants. Once again, they are falling out of the bed and driving me crazy, so I finally just decided to sort out the long ones and the short ones, and I put the long ones in a separate box because I'm not wearing the long ones because it is way too hot right now. So that's what I'm doing here after I got done playing with whatever I was watching on TV that night. So the next day that I got a chance to film, I just finished filming what I bought in June video, and I was just sorting out all of the items and putting them into piles based off where they were going to go in my closet, and that way I could clean up a little bit more in my closet because it was driving me crazy because it's all falling over and everything. And some of this was also seen in my I got for my birthday video. That'll be linked in the description box below or in the cards. Okay, so this is Monday, the 13th, and I just decided to go through and work on my new schedule and how I'm going to plan out my weeks. And I figured now that I've got a new job, I'm just going to do it this way because I work a different schedule every 3 weeks. So I just went through and got, instead of me writing and wasting all that stuff, and that I got this box 2 years ago, I think, and I still have a lot in it. So I just decided to take out what I could, and I'm organizing my weeks that way. If you want a better explanation of how I plan out my weeks, I'm going to do a plan with me at the end of either this month or next month. I'm not completely sure yet, but there will be a plan with me video coming up pretty soon. But mainly I just circle the days that I work, and I don't plug anything else in except for my YouTube or Patreon schedule on those days. So that's what my week kind of looks like, and I did one for each week, each different schedule I work. And then after that, I just put it in a page protector, and I write on the outside of the page protector with a dry erase marker, and that's how I schedule my week, as you will see in a few seconds. So after I get done scheduling everything and planning my week, this is how it kind of looks. This particular week I worked Monday and Thursday, so that's what that looks like. And the next week will be different. But I just put my main goals and anything else I have to do. And then while I was at it that day, I went ahead and reorganized my tank tops. They weren't as bad as I thought they were, but some of them still needed to be refolded. And then I realized while I had my page protectors out, maybe I should go on and reorganize some of my stuff in my Zumba classes, because I was working on another class and that hadn't been taken out and organized yet, so that's what I did. Okay, so after I stripped the bed, I just kind of sorted into what pile was going to go in what, and I did throw in my work shirt into the sheets pile because I need my work shirt, and I wasn't going to have another chance to wash it because I didn't have any loads of laundry that were going to need washed before then, so I just threw it in with my sheets. And I started to go downstairs and then remember just take it all, it's just easier. And I don't film in my laundry room because it's a pain in the butt because it's so small and the lighting sucks. So I just don't film in there. And after I got back upstairs from starting the load of sheets, I just started cleaning up my room a little bit, mainly just by taking everything out. And I am talking to the cat. You will see him here shortly. But most of the mess was his. And before I started cleaning anything else, I kind of tidied up where I just brought him home on the 6th. I'm finished filming this video on the 14th. So he'd been home for a while, but I hadn't really had a chance to unpack him more than I already had. And then I'm just sweeping up all that he gets in that litter box and goes crazy. So I just started to sweep up all the excess litter that was on the floor. And he did want to help and play with the broom in this one. And this wasn't part of the plan. I wasn't going to throw away these, I wasn't going to break down these boxes today, but as I was sweeping up the litter, the pile of boxes fell over, so I said, screw it, I'm just going to break them down while I have the chance. Because I don't need them for anything else, and they're just getting in my way. So after I took everything down to the trash, I just started to dust my room. I just kind of dusted the shelves that you could see because I am filming on my computer. But I did dust my entire room, my TV stand, my dresser, or not but my bookshelf and all that. Even though you can't see it, it did get cleaned. I also cleaned my computer desk, but I didn't film that either. So, yes, everything got dusted or wiped off or cleaned in some way, shape, or form in this video. So yes, I had to pick up Rowdy and show him off a little bit. I did post, I got a new cat video on Wednesday the 15th, so be sure to check that out. I will either link it, it will be linked in the description box, but I do not remember to put it in the cards. And now on to vacuuming. And no, I do not clean this fast. I sped this up like 4 times. How fast it was, or this video would have been 2 hours long. But even though this video is like 40 minutes, but hey, everybody needs a little motivation every now and then, so this is your motivation. And I do not like vacuuming. It's not my favorite chore, but I do it when it needs done. I usually use my small vacuum, but it had been so long since I actually vacuumed in here that I decided to just get out the big vacuum and use it. And after vacuuming, I was so freaking hot, I ended up having to put up my hair. So I just took the time and put it up in a bun, and then I got to mopping, which was not fun at all because it was just too much on this floor that I do not even know what it was. But everything did come up with a little bit of elbow grease. Oh, I guess I finished the vacuuming first. I thought I'd already finished the vacuuming by the time I put my hair up. But I did end up having to use the hose and actually go under all my furniture and all that too, because there was so much cat fur and extra dirt on the floor from how long it had been since I last vacuumed. Okay, so now I'm on to the mopping. I'm just using my Method Squirt and Mop. That's my favorite to use. And I just squirt it on the floor. And use the O-Cedar mop that we got at Walmart to mop. It's just the best way to do it for me, and it doesn't take forever. And I hate to clean, so anything that doesn't take forever is perfect for me. after my room had been cleaned and put back to normal, I did just organize my medicine and I got rid of a lot of stuff that I'd had since November, because when I was in November I was working at a daycare and I was sick all the time, so all the stuff I had then I got rid of. I also got rid of some of the PMS stuff that I got from Pink Stork, because I don't know about you, but those candies make me sick. Those make me sicker than my period does, so I would not recommend the Pink Stork candies. I have not tried the supplements or the tea yet, even though I've been meaning to. And when I have extra meds, I just organize by expiration date, like my meclizine. I don't want to run out of that, so I just organize it. So I have 3 boxes, and I just organize by expiration date, so I don't end up letting it expire. Okay, so after I cleaned my room and reorganized my meds, I just started with my meal prep. For my meal prep this week, I wasn't doing much because I just needed meal prep for Tuesday and Wednesday, which is when I was going to be home. I don't like meal prepping for more than 2 days because I'm not usually home for more than 2 days in a row. So that's why I do it this way. But this time I was just making some baked chicken, and I just put the frozen chicken in the pan and top it with coconut oil and salt and pepper, and I baked it at 375 for about an hour, sometimes a little bit less depending on how long it takes. And me and my mom were sharing the kitchen the day that I did this, so yes, a little bit more difficult. But this is one of my favorite things to meal prep. And then after I finished meal prepping the chicken and got that in the oven, I try to do a sweet treat every week, and this week I had red velvet cake mix. So that's what this week's sweet treat was. I just made a red velvet cake, and you will see how I frost that at the end. So I timed it perfect. The cake and the chicken got done at about the same time. So I didn't have to go any longer than I thought. So while I was waiting, so after I ate lunch and was waiting for the cake to cool off, my sheets got ready for me to make my bed. So I went ahead and made my bed. And this is one thing I love, having a nice made bed. That way I can feel like I can actually accomplish some stuff. Even though I did get a lot accomplished in this day, even though my bed was not made. And after I finished making my bed, the cake was cooled off enough, so I went on and frosted the cake with this caramel pecan frosting. This is my favorite frosting for red velvet cake. My friend Becca got me started on that when we were in middle school, or maybe in high school, I don't know. I've been friends with her for going on 14 years, so yeah. But she showed me this combination, and I absolutely love it. I actually prefer this to red velvet cake with cream cheese frosting. This one's better. You have to try it if you have not already, because I'm sure I've shown you this combination in videos before. And I always do some kind of sweet treat in my meal prep. If it's not necessarily a cake, but yes, I always have some kind of sweet treat. And yes, I had to lick the spoon, so this is my favorite kind of frosting. This is what the cake turned out to look like. Okay, so this is before I went to bed that night. I had more stuff piled up in my closet that was for my fall haul video, so this is what I'm doing in this clip. I'm just organizing all the stuff that's going to be in my fall haul video. At least all the stuff that I had already. And that video will be up next month. Probably towards the end of next month. I'm not completely sure yet, but something to look forward to, because I'm trying not to show everything or anything at all, but some stuff was, you got to see clips of, like pet sweater. So yes, but this stuff is just me organizing my stuff for my fall haul video, and I was watching TV when I was doing that. So that was the final thing I did that night, and that concludes my get it all done with me. That's it for this get it all done with me. You got pretty much a little bit of everything that I do in a typical day or week or whatever, because it did take me a few days to film this. But if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want more like this, make sure you let me know by hitting that thumbs up, because that helps a lot. And if you've not done so, to hit the red subscribe button down below. Other than that, thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.